So at this point, we're gonna menu button. We're gonna go back up on this current application and we're gonna go back into IntelliFlow. We're gonna select that. We're gonna select pump number 1 because our filter pump here is an IntelliFlow. We're gonna select it under pump number 1. Right now our pump type says none. We're gonna select that and we're gonna make it variable speed, which will be VS. Select it again, menu out of that, and now it shows pump as variable speed. Arrow down once, we're coming up to our speeds. We're gonna select that, and we have 1 of 8 speeds that we can program. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna program our first speed by selecting it. We're gonna make this speed, and if we hold down the up arrow, the RPMs go up. Something to be mindful here, this pool's got a lot of other features on it, such as IntelliChlor. So in order to operate that IntelliChlor, there's a flow switch that has to be limited. I find that between 18 and 1900 RPMs will drop that flow switch in when we're under pool mode, which we're going to label this speed as just normal pool. We want to be able to drop that flow switch in to make chlorine. So with this speed, guys, we've got it flashing right now at 1900. The thing that we want to remember to do is that 1900 is going to operate just our pool speed. We're going to also set a cleaner speed for cleaner. And then this pool also has solar heat, so we're going to set a solar/heat speed for the IntelliFlow as well. We're going to set variable, a lot of different speeds for it. So be mindful that there's a lot of different speeds that we can set, and we want to set the pool up to the best of its ability. And here again, being United Pool Association members, we want to own our work. We want this thing to work good. So I'm going to select again, and now you guys notice that none is flashing. I'm going to now make this pool. I'm going to select it again, and 1 of 8 is flashing. I'm going to move up to go to number 2. And I'm going to now make number 2 spa. So this current spa has 4 jets in it, all plumbed with 2-inch plumbing. We're running a 3 horsepower pump. So the whole key here, guys, is we don't want to take a 3 horsepower IntelliFlow pump and start blowing up jets, cracking jets, breaking plumbing, and we want to try to find a sweet spot. And that's what we're going to get at 3200. So moving along, I'm going to now select that. I'm going to now make this spa. I'm going to select it again. We're going to move up to 3 of 8. I'm going to now select this one again to bring my RPMs up. I'm going to make this my heater and solar speed. So we have a single story residence, and we're going to find that probably about 2800 is going to be sufficient to give us ample flow to close the air gap at the top of the solar collectors and feed water to the solar collectors. So I'm going to select that. And we're going to make it solar/heat. So what that's going to do is this speed is going to always go on. If there's a call for the heater, the pump's going to run at 2800. If there's a call for solar, it's going to run at 2800. I'm going to select again, going to 4 of 8. We're going to now make us a cleaner speed. And I like to set my cleaner speeds up and schedule them to run when I come to service the pool. Obviously, a lot of us pool guys like rip and suction, so we're going to ramp this up to about 2900. We're going to select that again, and now we're going to make this cleaner. Select it again. We're going to go to speed 5. I'm going to jump out of here real quick, guys, because I forgot to name one other thing, because we do have extra auxiliary here, and I can come back and show you what I'm going to end up doing. So I'm going to jump here real quick. Back to circuit names. I'm going to select that. I'm going to jump up to where I come to auxiliary 6. I'm going to select that again, and I'm going to make this jet. There it is there, jet select. Menu back out of that, guys. We're going to go drop back to our settings, select it, and go into IntelliFlow. So as I was sitting here programming this, I started to think, hey, well, wait, it'd be really nice to give these guys a really mild spa speed, but then give them a jet speed off of auxiliary 6. So speed 2 of 8, we had set at 3200 for our spa. We're going to change that. I'm going to select it and bring my RPMs down, and I'm going to make that 2500. And I'm going to select that again. I'm going to leave that as spa. And now our spa is set at 2500. So once the spa come up to temperature, if they didn't want to have the jets and the bubble action, wanted to communicate with one another or something and had a party going on, you could slow the speed down, kind of like a bathtub soak. So now I'm going to jump past our heater set at 2800, our cleaner set at 2900. and we're back at speed 5. I'm going to now change this one and make it jets. And we're going to make that one at 3200 like we had our spa. And this is kind of just another little added bonus feature you can do for your client and give them the best of ability, so that when they want to sit in the spa with no bubbles again, they can. If they want to have ripping jets and massage their back, they can hit auxiliary 6. So now I've selected my RPMs, and now I'm going to move to find jets. We've still got a few more speeds that we can keep in the memory bank there that we really don't need for this application. So we're gonna menu button, get out of this. We're gonna now drop in, still under our IntelliFlow, we're gonna drop into priming. We're gonna select that. Notice our time is flashing 0. I like to come in here and set this for at least 5 minutes. We're gonna now select it again and change our speed up to about at least 2500, which is gonna be enough to kind of clear out all the air and get things moving and get the pump plenty of time to flush anything out and do a little bit of work for us and clear out any air. We can move out of there. If we were to drop down to status and the pump was running, this is where it would tell us whether it's a normal operation and how much watts it's drawing at the current RPM. We're gonna menu back out of here. We do have an IntelliChlor on this system. However, the pool just got resurfaced with pebble, and we have not added any salt right now. So right now I wanna go in and disable this. It is set up for 50%. I wanna go in and turn all that off. So I'm gonna select it. Enabled yes is flashing. I'm gonna make that no. Once we get the salt in the water in about 45 days, because this is a new surface, we'll come back and we'll re-enable that, and then we can fluctuate with our percentages. Okay, so for now we're gonna menu back out of that.